Fun fact about match day 24 there in the midweek is there was 0 draws. I would love to know when the last time that has happened in the MLS, and really how many times has that happened for one match day. Also, in other news, Gazdag becomes the Philadelphia Union's all-time leading scorer against the Chicago Fire in midweek with his penalty kick. Then on top of that, LAFC beat the LA Galaxy. They have now won the last 6 out of 7 against their rivals, and that is the first time that this has ever happened in MLS. So kudos to LAFC. Now, before we jump into match day 25 predictions, we always got to take a look at the nerdy soccer table. And of course, Cote still on top there with 20 points. Second place, we have a draw at 16 points between Sam and Matt. And then we have a 3-way draw for fourth place, and that is Save Crystal Gaming, Jerry, and Joey Betts, all with 15. I think if you want to get involved, you can still somehow get in. I don't know about first, but you could be in that top 5 with about 10 weeks left or 10 match days left. And we will also do it for the postseason. So we will continue to pick those 3. So if you want to get involved, QR code's on the screen. Link is in the description. Also, if you want to see the full leader table there, the link is also in the description below, and you can see where you're at currently in the standings if you've already participated. But enough of that, let's jump into match day 25. So first up, we have CF Montreal versus Vancouver Whitecaps. Montreal currently 1 win, 2 draws, and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. Vancouver Whitecaps 3 wins, 2 losses in their last 5 matches, currently on a 2-match winning streak. Montreal, 3 wins, 4 draws, 2 losses at home. Vancouver, 5 wins, 2 draws, and 4 losses on the road. The win probability goes in favor of Vancouver, and I think that I'm going to have to agree with that. I think that Vancouver go on the road and win this match 2-1 over Montreal. Now that leads us into the Columbus Crew versus Toronto FC. Currently, Columbus Crew 4 wins and a loss in their last 5 matches, while Toronto currently on a 5-match losing streak, and also the Crew on a 3-match winning streak. The Crew at home, 5 wins, 3 draws, and only 1 loss. Toronto, 2 wins, 3 draws, and 6 losses on the road. You already know that the win probability is in heavy favor of Columbus Crew. The expected goals for them, though, is only 1.6 to Toronto's 0.4. I don't think that that is correct by any means. And I think Columbus get the job done there at home and win this match 3-1 over Toronto FC. Now, staying there in Ohio, probably the biggest match of the weekend, potentially, we have FC Cincinnati versus Inter Miami. Currently, FC Cincinnati 4 wins and a loss in their last 5 matches. Inter Miami 4 wins and a draw in their last 5 matches. Currently on a 4-match winning streak. Cincinnati at home, 5 wins, 2 draws, 3 losses. Inter Miami, 8 wins on the road, 2 draws, and only 1 loss. The win probability is in heavy favor of Inter Miami, with only losing 1 on the road. It's pretty mind-boggling right now. Expected goal is 0.9 for FC Cincinnati, and then 1.7 for Inter Miami. I don't think that happens. I think that we see goals in this one. I think we're going to see 5 goals. I think Cincinnati are going to go against that win probability, and I think that they win at TQL, and they beat Inter Miami 3-2. So we go south for Orlando City versus DC United. Currently, Orlando City 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. DC United, unfortunately, 1 draw and 4 losses in their last 5 matches. Orlando at home, 2 wins, 3 draws, and 5 losses. DC United have only won 1 match on the road with 5 draws and 4 losses. What I think is funny about this game is the win probability is in favor of DC going on the road to Orlando, which I'm very surprised by that. The expected goals is 0.9 to 1.3, but unfortunately, DC, I do not like the current form you all are in, and I think that Orlando City get the job done at home and win this match 2-1 over DC United. So that leads us into Philadelphia Union versus the New York Red Bulls. Currently, the Union on a 5-match losing streak. Red Bulls 1 win, 3 draws, and a loss in their last 5 matches. Currently on a 4-match unbeaten streak. Philadelphia at home, 1 win, 3 draws, 6 losses. The Red Bulls, 3 wins, 4 draws, 4 losses on the road. The win probability, of course, is in favor of the Red Bulls with how good they are doing this season. Currently 7th in my power ranking, where Philadelphia are 19th. Philadelphia 1.2 expected goals in this match, where Red Bulls is 2.1. I don't know why I'm going with this, and I'm sorry, Red Bulls fans. I know I have a few of you. I think that this match ends in a draw. I think the Union pull out a draw. I don't know why, because they have looked terrible, but I think it ends in a 1-1 draw there at Subaru Park. So we head on down to Texas for Austin versus NYCFC. Currently, Austin are 1 win, a draw, and 3 losses in their last 5 matches. NYCFC, 2 wins, 3 losses in their last 5 matches. Currently on a 2-match winning streak. Austin at home, though, 5 wins, 3 draws, 2 losses. NYCFC, 3 wins, a draw, and 5 losses there on the road. In this one, the win probability is slightly in favor of Austin there at Q2 Stadium. Their expected goals is 1.1, where NYCFC is 0.9. So fairly close. And if you go by rounding, that is what I'm going with here. I think that NYCFC go on the road and get a draw 1-1 there at Q2 Stadium. So that leads us into Real Salt Lake versus Atlanta United. Currently, Real Salt Lake are 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5 matches. Atlanta United, 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss in their last 5 matches, coming off of a loss to the Revs on the road. Real Salt Lake, 7 wins, a draw, and 2 losses there at home. Atlanta, 2 wins, 4 draws, 4 losses on the road. The win probability in this one is heavily in favor of Real Salt Lake, and then 30% chance of a draw. Expected goals is 1.2 to 0.6. I don't think that happens. I don't know why I went with this. It's just a gut feeling. RSL love to score. I'm surprised that the expected goal is only 1.2. They love to score. They're at home. And I think that we see 5 goals in this match, and 4 of them go to RSL. I think Real Salt Lake wins this match 4-1 over Atlanta United. For our last match there on Saturday, we have Seattle Sounders versus the New England Revs. Currently, Seattle 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5 matches, where the Revs are 4 wins and a loss in their last 5 matches. Seattle 4 wins, 5 draws, and a loss there at home. The Revs 3 wins, no draws, and 5 losses on the road. The win probability is in favor of Seattle, but the Revs are looking pretty decent here in their last 5, 6, 7 matches. The expected goals is 1.5 for Seattle, 0.7 for the Revs. I don't think that happens here because, like I said, the Revs are currently in good form. Yes, their second to last match was against Columbus and they got routed 5-1. But I don't think that happens here. Yes, they are traveling all the way to the West Coast to play at Lumen Field, but I think that they go on the road and get a point here, and this match ends in a 1-1 draw there in Seattle. For our first match there on Sunday, we have Houston Dynamo versus LAFC. Currently, Houston 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss in their last 5 matches. LAFC 4 wins and a draw. Houston currently at home are 4 wins, 4 draws, and 2 losses, where LAFC 4 wins, 2 draws, 4 losses. They're coming off of a victory against the Galaxy and currently on a 3-match winning streak. And this one, the win probability is very close. It's 35% for LAFC, 35% for Houston, with a 31% chance of a draw. The expected goal is 1-1. I don't think that happens here. I actually think that LAFC go on the road, continue their winning streak, and win this match 2-1 over Houston Dynamo. Next up, we have San Jose Earthquakes versus the Chicago Fire. Currently, the Earthquakes in their last 5 matches have lost every single one of them. Chicago, 3 wins and 2 losses there in their last 5 matches. The Earthquakes, 2 wins, a draw, and 7 losses there at home. The Fire, 1 win, 4 draws, 5 losses on the road. Heavily in favor for the win probability is Chicago Fire at 64%. The expected goals is 1.1 to 2.3 for Chicago, but I don't think that happens. I think the Earthquakes get the job done at home against Chicago and win this match 2-1. Next up, we have Sporting Kansas City versus FC Dallas. Currently, Sporting Kansas City 1 win and 4 losses in in their last 5 matches. FC Dallas, 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. Sporting, 3 wins, 3 draws, 5 losses there at home. FC Dallas have not won on the road with 3 draws and 7 losses. Sporting are favored in this match, according to all of my statistics and stuff. They're expected to score 1.8 goals, where FC Dallas are 1.5, but I don't think that happens. I think that Dallas go on the road here and get a point, and I think that this match ends in a 2-2 draw there in Kansas City. Next up, we have the Colorado Rapids versus St. Louis City. Currently, the Rapids 4 wins and a loss in their last 5 matches. St. Louis 1 win, 1 draw, and 3 losses in their last 5 matches. The Rapids there at home are 6 wins, 2 draws, and 2 losses. St. Louis have not won on the road with 5 draws and 4 losses. Of course, the win probability is in favor of Colorado with them being at home, and their record at home expected to score 2.6 goals to 1.8. And I got a feeling it's going to be similar to that, but I have to say that Colorado win this match 3-1 over St. Louis City. So our second to last match for the weekend, we have the Galaxy versus Minnesota United. Currently, Galaxy 4 wins and a loss in their last 5 matches, where Minnesota are currently on a 5-match losing streak, which is very unfortunate. Minnesota started off so good this season. Currently, LA Galaxy 6 wins, 3 draws, and a loss at home. Minnesota 4 wins, a draw, and 5 losses on the road. LA Galaxy are definitely in favor on this one with the win probability at 47%. Expected to score 2.5 goals to 2.1 goals for Minnesota. I do think that we see 5 goals here, and it's closer than what the scoreline shows here, but I think the Galaxy win this match 3-2 over Minnesota. And for our last match for this match day, we have Portland Timbers versus Nashville SC. Currently, Portland Timbers 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5 matches. Nashville 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. Currently on a 2-match losing streak, but I got a feeling it's going to start to turn around. They hire their new coach, BJ, from the U.S. men's national team, which I'm excited for Nashville. I think that is a great hire, and hopefully he doesn't let them down there in Nashville. Currently, though, Portland Timbers 5 wins, 3 draws, 2 losses there at home. Nashville 2 wins, 3 draws, 4 losses on the road. The win probability is in favor of Portland. Portland are looking really good right now. Their expected goals is 1.7 to 0.9. And I think that this is going to be a low-scoring game. And I think the Portland Timbers get the job done at home and win this match 1-0 over Nashville. So that is it for Match Day 25. Tell me down below what your predictions are. If you want to get involved, like I said, QR codes on the screen. Predict those 3 matches that are out there, and we will see you for the next video.
Woo!